station.
It's time to get the scoop on Fighting Tiger football. This is Inside Ironton Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle. Now, let's get to Buffalo Wild Wings with Jason Philyaw and the head coach of the Ironton Fighting Tigers, Trevon Pendleton, on Inside Ironton Football.
Good evening once again, everyone. We welcome you to Buffalo Wild Wings Inside Ironton Football, week number 8 of the season. Hard to believe that we're in week number 8 already. We're going to talk here today about last week's game against Uniontown, the 4-hour trip to Pennsylvania. Fairland comes to town for Homecoming 2025. Here this Friday, we are talking with Jared Pendleton, the defensive coordinator for Ironton. We've got players, Jacob Hughes, Tyson Harvey, Carson Akers will be joining us. We'll preview the Fairland game. We've also got our Screen Doctor Senior Student Athlete of the Week, Josie Pauley of the Ironton soccer team. All of that still to come here on the program. Inside Ironton Football, again, live from Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm Jason Philyaw, joined again by Jared Pendleton, defensive coordinator for the Fighting Tigers. The last time you were with us, we were inside. We've been outside for the last 5 weeks, and we came back inside, so now you're back. I guess when we come inside, you're going to be on the show. Is that right?
Yeah, I guess so. That first week, that was we sat right here. We had a little technical difficulty as we went through it, but it ended up working out really good.
We got it. Trevon Pendleton, by the way, the head coach, is at the volleyball game tonight. It is senior night for the Ironton volleyball team. They're playing right now. Varsity probably getting underway momentarily. They're playing against Rock Hill tonight, so he's there with the senior night festivities. But we're glad that Jared came up and joined us. Man, it's week 8 already. Can you believe it? Man, this year has flown by.
It is hard to believe. It has went by really, really fast. And, you know, we're battling some injuries like everybody does at this time of year and getting some new faces, some opportunities. And the freshmen are not freshmen anymore at this point. The sophomores are not sophomores. But it's come together, and we're excited about it.
They're stepping in and filling that role of guys that haven't been able to play. When you look at some of these guys that are sophomores now, they're playing now, but you think about last year, you had 16 weeks.
Yes.
That's 6 extra weeks of practices, 6 extra weeks of games. So they've kind of grown a little bit more, and maybe more so than some other kids in the area, to be honest with you. For the last few years, these guys have played essentially another season, in 2 years, right?
Yeah.
That helps.
So I set up last night, and that's the first game the first game since being at Ironton, I hadn't stood on the sideline. I went up and sat in the press box, and I just want to see it from a different perspective and watch the JV team play and let, our JV coaches call the defense and all that stuff. But I wanted to watch, and I noticed last night, and I told the coach this today, like, when you sit up there and watch it from a fan's perspective or from the press box, like, you see improvement in kids that, like, when I'm down on field level, I don't see every day. Mm-hmm. But I was watching some of our kids and some of our young guys, and, like, the growth from the first day of summer practice to now is, in some instances, it's night and day, and it's a good thing to see.
Where do they improve the most? Is it footwork? Is it mechanics? Is it kind of a combination?
I think it's a little bit of everything. Football IQ. I mean, we do a ton of teaching. Like, they understand how to align properly. Obviously, first day in practice, they're just out there lining up and just running around and trying to make plays and making mistakes. But, we're preaching playing fast and being physical. And I think now you're starting to see, like, a rhyme and a reason why we do the things we do and why we adjust certain ways. And I noticed that last night defensively. And even offensively, I was impressed by the football IQ and the acumen these kids are developing over, 10 weeks.
And a big win last night for those guys,
Big win, 52-20 over a big school down in Kentucky at George Rogers Clark. Really impressive. I mean, it was, I think, 46-6 at halftime. So
yeah,
pretty dominant.
Let me ask you this: how tough is it to get junior varsity games? And we've seen some of the scheduling issues on the varsity side, and I know with other sports, JV, you hear a lot of JV cancellation. How tough is it to get those games?
So it's almost impossible now. I know that sounds crazy, but football participation nationwide has declined a little bit, and especially in our area. And a lot of teams don't have JV teams, and especially you deal with 5-10 kids getting hurt this point of the year, and maybe they're not back yet or they're out for season ending. And now a roster went from 35 to 25.
Yeah.
And you can't really, take a chance in playing with a roster of 25 playing a JV game. So we've had to broaden our search. You know, we've brought in teams from down around Cincinnati, Columbus area, Lexington.
Well, you guys went to Massillon.
We went to Massillon there 2 or 3 years ago. We did that for 2 or 3 years. I think we did a 3-year deal with them. And our guys look forward to that. I think JV ball is very important to our program. That's where we improve a lot, and we challenge those kids. And again, another year, and here we are, JV 6-0, and they keep rising to the occasion.
That's good. That's awesome. And the varsity rose to the occasion again Saturday at Uniontown, Pennsylvania. We'll take a look at that game. This recap is a service of Tackett's Body Shop in Ironton. First game in Pennsylvania since 1936. You got to go way back. And, we made that long 4-hour trip. How was that bus ride, by the way? I know you guys went up and stayed the night before.
Yeah, it wasn't too
I'm
bad.
talking about the way up, not the way back. So what about the
It wasn't too bad. That ride is boring. I've made that ride many times through work and going to ball games and stuff. And that ride it's a rough ride. There ain't a lot of sightseeing doing out through there, but it was okay. It was good to get away, and I think it was good bonding for our team to get in a different environment and be around each other. And we stayed all night in a hotel and kind of treated it like how we would treat a state championship weekend or like a big game where we're on the road or we got to travel, and we got to experience that and had our meetings in the hotel in the lobby or in the banquet room, and had catered breakfasts, catered dinner, and it was really nice.
The catered breakfast from Jake Long, right?
Yes.
At his diner. How was that?
Former Fighting Tiger.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's awesome. Well, you should have asked me, because I could have told you a place to stop on the way up, because I stopped on the way up. It's a little country club bakery in Fairmont.
Nice.
Home of the original pepperoni rolls.
How was it?
It was really good.
Oh,
I mean, it's
awesome.
just
That's
right.
awesome.
I mean, you get a dozen in a bag, and it's that's good stuff. Anyway, it's about
That's
football.
great.
Let's take a look at some of the highlights. Ironton and Uniontown. Ironton won 58-0. And Coach, you guys got off to the quick start. Your 3 plays, you're in the end zone, and Caden Edwards with a couple of big runs. Usually, it's like 95% of the time you guys win the coin toss, you're on defense, right?
Yeah.
You guys go offense first.
Yeah, we wanted to come out fast. I know Coach, pride himself. Let's jump on them early, get this one, in hand, and let's get back to Ohio.
Yeah, and that's what you guys did. Caden Edwards scored on the touchdown run. You guys broke out the whooping sticks really early, and then that very fortuitous bounce when Zane fumbled and Baker was right there and it bounced right to his stomach. And then special teams plays here. Again, another special teams score. This one went for a safety. Aiden Justice with the punt block there. And just play after play. There's that pop pass, and Braden Baker scores on that. I think it was 44-0 at halftime, and you guys had run 10 plays.
Yeah, I saw that stat or something. I know the first drive of the game took 3 plays, and then I think the next 6 drives, was 1-play scores.
Yeah,
something like
1
that,
or
2. I think 1-play drives, and everything was just clicking, and just one of them days, man. When you come out and you're hot, and the defense, did their job, and I know I don't think we gave up a first down all day.
Nope.
Credit to those guys, and I was really proud of our effort.
The defensive effort was just unbelievable. Again, you said no first downs, and that's the case. And Uniontown, I know they're a young team. They had 3 seniors on the team, first-year head coach, trying to learn his air raid system. But offensively, they just could not get anything going against your all's defense. Just solid all game long.
Yeah, we kind of knew going in, they're trying to build it from the ground up. The coach is a really good guy, and he kind of, told us going into the game, this is a big challenge for them. And it was a game that we had to schedule because we had a cancellation really late in the process, and they were the only team that was open. And they actually contacted us because they had a cancellation as well, and it just kind of fit. And at first, they were going to come here, but we decided to go there, and I think it worked out well. And they needed a homecoming game, and we needed to I guess go on the road, maybe take a little trip. it was fun.
And it was just a one-year deal.
One-year deal.
They're not coming back
One-year
next
deal.
year. Coach Tim Bukowski, the head coach up there, I had a chance to talk to him earlier in the week, and super good guy. He was concerned with his team and about how many drop passes they had, and we saw that. They didn't have a completed pass essentially for 2.5, 3 quarters. They had 5 yards passing in the game, and if we have the stats, we can pop those stats up and take a look at those. We had 190 yards rushing, 136 through the air compared to them, minus 28 rush, 5 pass. Their biggest play was an offsides penalty against us.
Yes.
5 yards. And
we had an all-out blitz on there, and they happened to hard count when we called an all-out blitz, and we went cover 0, and our guys, I think the whole defense maybe jumped off sides that time. That might have been the one time of the day I was yelling at somebody, but I like the aggressiveness, so I guess I can live with that.
Yeah. And the blitz really kind of threw them off, too. There were a lot of times where you guys were just pushing the lineman back in, and as soon as the running back took the handoff, he was hit by his own lineman by the push up front.
We had a lot of free runners. That's one thing I noticed when I was watching the film after the ball game, and we had a ton of guys, get free shots at the quarterback, and then the defensive line pretty much controlled the line of scrimmage, our 3 versus their 5, and kind of walk them into the quarterback's lap or into the running back's lap the whole game. And when you can't get started, if you can't win at the point of attack, you're going to have a long day.
Yeah, and they did. It was a really long day. But it was quick. Second half, running clock in 10-minute quarters. They started the running clock in the first quarter, I believe. And usually Pennsylvania's 35 points in the second half, but they said, let's go.
Coach kind of agreed. Like he told him, we're going to keep this respectable, and I commend him for that, and I commend Coach for scheduling the game, knowing the situation and stuff. But, we had to – I think I looked up, and it was – 30-something to nothing, and with a minute to go in the first quarter, and the clock was running. I thought, dang, we're going to have a hard time getting all these guys in.
But you got them all in.
Yeah.
And some big plays. Caden Edwards was 4 for 5 for 120-plus yards. He had 2 touchdowns, 4 completions to 4 different receivers. In fact, you guys had 6 completions on the game, and I think this is the second or third time we've seen this year. 6 completions in a game to 6 different guys.
Yeah.
And it's not just focusing on Braden Baker, not focusing on Mullins, but you have – that pop pass on the jet sweep, and a lot of different guys can make things happen when they get there.
Yeah, we try to spread the wealth. Been that way for 7-8 years now. When you play Ironton, you got to defend, 53-yard wide field, 120-yard long. You got to defend the whole surface. And when we're doing that and we're operating that way and getting everybody involved, offensively and defensively, and we're rotating a ton of bodies, and we got 30 guys that can play, in our rotation, good things tend to happen.
Yeah, it was good to see Ashton Lane get his first interception. Really amazing interception.
Play.
Yeah, it was.
Great play.
Defense played solid again, minus 28 yards rushing and a total of minus 23 yards on the game. That's insane. Great job defensively by the Fighting Tigers. And thanks to Ben Spicer, by the way, for highlights of that game. He was up there in Pennsylvania getting some highlights for us. That game recap is a service of Tackett's Body Shop in Ironton. A little bit later, we are going to preview this Friday's game. It's homecoming, and Fairland is coming to town. Former OVC member. We will talk with Coach Pendleton about that game. But after the timeout, we will have our fine-tuned detailing play of the week, and we'll talk with several of the Ironton players. We've got Jacob Hughes and Tyson Harvey up first. We'll talk to Carson Akers as well, but that's coming up. So stick around. We're at Buffalo Wild Wings until 8 o'clock tonight. This is Inside Ironton Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and Kool TV.
This football season, there's no better place to fuel up before the game or celebrate a Fighting Tiger win than Patties and Pints in downtown Ironton. From gourmet burgers to crisp wings and ice-cold drafts, Patties and Pints brings big flavor and hometown pride together under one roof. Bring your team, bring your appetite, and bring your Tiger spirit. Check out the menu and game day specials at pattiesandpints.com. Patties and Pints, where Ironton eat, drink, and cheers.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plans.
The health plan is still growing, giving you a large network of doctors, friendly and helpful customer service representatives, and competitive, flexible pricing plans that meet your needs. Log on to healthplan.org for more information.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
Since 1891, the Ironton Elks Lodge number 177 has proudly served our community, supporting youth, student athletes, and education. From the most valuable student scholarship and annual essay contest to youth sports sponsorships, the Elks are dedicated to making a difference. The Ironton Elks Lodge 177 salutes the Ironton Fighting Tigers as they defend their state football championships. Go Big Eye!
Your college experience should be built just for you, supporting everything you value most. That's why Ohio University delivers the high-quality education we're known for right here on our southern campus. Whether you're a full-time student or working full-time, Ohio's affordable, flexible degrees are always in demand in our community and can take you anywhere. Earn a degree in your own backyard on your own terms and move your career and your community forever forward. Learn more at ohio.edu/southern.
The moments, the images, the memories. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words. With Randall Crank Photography, you'll have a lifetime of conversation. Randall Crank Photography captures those images on the field, on the court, and in any setting. Whether it's senior portraits, sports or action shots, highlight and hype videos, or team shots. Randall Crank Photography gives you the shots you'll love and cherish. Call and schedule your session today, 740-237-7796, or connect on social media at Randall Crank Photography.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
What do you look for in an insurance agency? Honesty, reliability, experience? You'll find them all and more at Sheer Mountain Insurance. Whether it's auto, home, life, business, or more, see Sheer Mountain Insurance, 209 South 3rd Street in Ironton. Call 740-532-8755 for affordable, reliable insurance when you need it most.
Everyone has a fave Wendy's Frosty flavor. And when you're choosing from chocolate or vanilla, it's not that hard. But now, there's all new Frosty Swirls and Frosty Fusions. So try picking your fave from Oreo Brownie Fusion, Pop-Tarts Strawberry Fusion, Strawberry Swirl, Brownie Batter Swirl, Caramel Swirl, and Caramel Crunch Fusion. Not so easy now, huh? For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, hours may vary by location. Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group. Pop-Tarts is a trademark of Kellogg North America Co., LLC. Used with permission.
When a customer calls, emails, or messages, every second matters. If you're not first to respond, someone else will be. Action AI and Automation helps local businesses follow up faster, answer every call, and books more appointments automatically. We're a local business platform built for local businesses. Never miss an opportunity. Get your free Speed Delete playbook now at actionaisystems.com/football. That's actionaisystems.com/football.
This is Inside Ironton Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle. There are big plays every week, but this one stands out as our Play of the Week, presented by Fine Tune Detailing on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
It's Smithberger standing at around the 8-yard line. Mullins back to receive the punt again. He's at the 45. High snap. Smithberger picks it up. Ironton coming. They blocked it. It's blocked, and it's going to roll out of the back of the end zone for a safety. And that was Aiden Justice right up the middle. He blocked the punt, and the Tigers are going to get the football on the safety. 16-0. Block punt was our fine-tune detailing play of the week. Powered by Fine Tune Detailing, 619 North 6th Street in Ironton. Call Matt Carter. Get your car detailed. Rain right now, but you want to look good? Call Fine Tune Detailing, 740-237-2956. It's Inside Ironton Football. We are at Buffalo Wild Wings here in Ironton, and we're joined now by sophomore Jacob Hughes and junior Tyson Harvey. You guys loosen up a little bit. You all right?
Yeah.
It's cool. It's all right. Tell me how practice has been since Saturday. I know usually on Saturday it's kind of, you're pushed back a day and getting ready. So what's it been like this week?
This week I feel like has been definitely something else compared to last week. This week we're really focused last week we were focused about bouncing back from that loss. I feel like we definitely were way more locked in than we were against Berg. Just really locked in this week, I feel like.
Tyson, we're down to the final 3 weeks of the regular season. You guys feeling all right? Usually when you get to week 8, you got players that are banged up a little bit, bumps and bruises. I know we have some on the team, but how are you feeling right now?
We're just trying to stay healthy, like ice baths, and really just trying to stay healthy. And we've been trying to like get the energy up, like keep the energy up for the end of the season, because it's kind of like it's going to be a long season.
Yeah.
Our goal is to go all the way. So like we're really just trying to keep the energy high and stay healthy.
Yeah, and you guys have done that for the most part. Let's talk about the game against Uniontown Saturday. Jacob, you guys go up there to Uniontown, and I mean, it's a team we've never seen, right? A team that you don't know that much about. You watch them on film, but until you get out there and you start playing, and you guys pretty much demolished them from the very beginning.
Yeah.
So, what was it like, just the trip and everybody coming together and bonding again and just kind of going up and taking care of business?
Yeah, like you said, it was kind of a bonding experience for sure. My favorite part was definitely the hotel, just because we went up there the night before, and we all just had like time of our lives. I feel like it's definitely a core memory for real. I feel like that going into that game, we were definitely locked in for sure. We were really about. I don't know how to explain that. It's definitely a different atmosphere up there for sure. Like you're not used to seeing like close to maybe 200 of our fans somewhere.
Yeah.
Instead of like maybe 1,000 on a close away game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To them, I feel like they didn't have as much fans as I really thought they were going to. I thought the atmosphere was about to be really good, really crazy, but it was really just really dead. Like
they had everybody sitting on the same side.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of confused about it.
Yeah, I was too. And then they put the home team on the other side, away from the stands.
Yeah.
But I mean, still, Tyson, when you look at that and you look up and you still see a lot of folks wearing the orange and black that made that 4-hour trip, how does that make you feel when you go out there on the field? And of course, we saw last year in the state championship game, 5,000 people traveling 5 hours to watch the game for the title. But a regular season game on a Saturday in Pennsylvania, and you still see a bunch of Tiger Nation up there. How's that make you guys feel when you run on the field?
It really, to me, it motivates me, because like I want to go out there to do my best, not only for me and for the man above, but also for the fans that traveled a long way to watch us. I want to put on a good show and get a win.
You put on a show. You scored. I forgot. T. Harv, thanks for coming. Appreciate you coming today. I forgot about that. So I want to talk about that. So I had a conversation with your dad today about that. T. Harv, thanks for coming. What's your recollection of that and where it all started?
It was during Little League, right? Little League baseball.
See, that's what he said.
I think so. It was like Little League baseball, and like I'm always like the be there on time, like not early, not late. I'm always like on time, and I was late a couple times, and you were just like, "Wow, thanks for coming."
Yeah. See, he said that you didn't really want to play baseball that year, right? And then you're like, I don't know if I want to play, and you signed up late or something, and you didn't get drafted, but my team was the next to get a guy, and you're on my team, and I said, oh, you come out to play. Thanks for coming. Kind of one of those things.
Yeah.
But my recollection was like what you said, but it was in 7th grade baseball when we had a practice at 5, and you were there at like 5:01.
Yeah.
And then I said, T. Harp, thanks for coming, kind of sarcastic, and it just kind of stuck.
Yeah.
So now every time I see you, it's thanks for coming. So thanks for coming today. I appreciate it.
Yep.
And that's your response all the time. Yep. Jacob, let's talk about you playing outside linebacker, starting as an outside linebacker this year. Where do you think you've grown the most from that position?
Definitely. I don't really know, honestly.
You don't know where you've improved the most from last year to this year?
Yeah. I didn't really play much last year just because I had surgery.
Yeah.
Actually, coming up this next week will be 1 year I broke my collarbone. From last year when I did play, I feel like I've definitely grown, and in the weight room definitely helped me a lot too. definitely mentally and physically. I feel like eye control definitely helped me a lot, reading my keys and everything, and just all that kind of stuff.
When we talked with Ethan Sutton, he was a guy that didn't start last year because playing behind some dogs at linebacker last year. So how much did you learn from those guys that played?
Nick
Bump
Seitz,
and Sturgill and Seitz and those guys.
Nick Seitz really helped me a lot in the offseason. I feel like he talked to me a lot about stuff like that. During the summer, he helped me a lot. Whenever I would ask him and stuff, he would just text me and be like, yeah, you need to do this, correct me and everything. Shout out to my dog, Coach Walker, by the way. He helps me a lot of that stuff. He helps me a lot. He really helps me a lot, too.
Shout out to my dog. Okay. Tyson, you have any dogs you want to shout out?
Coach Emmett, I guess.
All right, there you go. You scored a touchdown. So you scored a touchdown on a punt return, receiving touchdown, and a rushing touchdown this year.
Yep.
How about that, man? Tell me about that. Which one was your favorite?
Probably the one versus LCA, Liberty Christian. Yeah, my rushing touchdown, it was because it was just packed. And
you guys were in the T formation then, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And the new lights, and it was just awesome.
Yeah. I thought the punt return was pretty legit. I mean, that was pretty solid. Was that Shelby Valley?
Yeah, that was week one.
Yeah. How much have you learned, playing in the secondary? We talked about the offense, but, I mean, you're a kind of a hard hitter there on defense, too, in the secondary. How much have you learned from that position?
I've learned a lot since, last year. I feel like I've gotten stronger and faster through the offseason. I was really locked in. And, really, behind, Sean and Josh, and, they really taught me a lot. And Mullins has helped me a lot.
You're a punt returner, too, at times, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
You guys never call for the fair catch, right? You guys are coached to not call for the fair catch. You want to advance the ball. Tell me about that.
I feel like you just got to be a dog and go out there and catch it. And get as much yards as you can.
There you go.
Sometimes you'll bust one out.
Just be a dog.
Yeah.
Be a dog. All right, so Fairland this week, homecoming. You guys watched a little bit on them?
Yeah,
you know about
for
them?
sure. Yeah. We know a lot about them. We've been watching a lot of film lately. Every day in practice we go over just the simple stuff, like what kind of formation they're in and what their main plays and all that they'll be running and what they ran that hurt us last year. We fixed those things this year so they won't happen again. I feel like that has helped us a lot this year. Just the teams we haven't played, I feel like obviously we couldn't do that, but we went back and fixed those mistakes and helped us the next week.
Tyson, what about Fairland again? I mean, you guys played them every year in the OVC, and they wanted to stay on the schedule. What do you like about playing the Dragons? You know a lot of kids from that team.
Fairly, yeah.
Okay, so what do you like playing about? What do you like about playing them?
I like seeing familiar faces when I'm out there playing. I think it's really fun, and seeing a bunch of guys that I grew up competing against. It's pretty fun. Year
after year. Yeah. All right, it's Jacob Hughes, it's Tyson Harvey, and now we're going to play everybody's favorite part of the show. It is the Pick Six. Pick Six, unusual questions. Carter Bridges hit us with some great answers last week, so we'll see how you guys do. Jacob, you're here, so I'll ask you these questions first. Okay, Yep. Question number one, favorite kind of music?
Oh, definitely rap. You definitely got to go with that. And you got some, new modern country because, that old stuff don't be working for me.
What?
Yeah,
like
my dad's kind of stuff. Nah, I don't.
Like what? I mean,
I can't.
Like Waylon and Willie Nelson and
Guns N' Roses and them.
Well, that's not country.
Nah,
that's rock.
No, that's definitely country.
That's not.
That's got to be.
Hold on a second here. Let's take a poll of Buffalo Wild Wings. It's not country. That's rock.
That's
man.
definitely got to be.
That is rock and roll. All right, who's your favorite rapper then?
Oh, Drake, 100%.
Okay. What about? Do you like old school rap?
Depends.
Like Cool J or Cool Mo D or Public Enemy?
Who is that?
Or Grandmaster Flash?
Oh, no. I don't even know who Flash
Eric B. and Rakim?
Only Flash I know is the guy that goes really fast.
Okay. Question 2. What's the most unusual food you've eaten?
Unusual?
Most unusual
as in
food.
unusual food, like for everybody or just me?
For you, what's your most unusual food you've eaten?
Oh, sloppy joes.
Why is that unusual?
Because I don't eat it much.
I'm thinking like snail or octopus or
I don't,
hot dogs with peanut butter,
no.
something like that.
No, I don't.
All right.
I love peanut butter.
Okay. Top 3 Pop-Tart flavors.
Grape. We gotta go grape. You know
My
us.
man, yeah.
We gotta go grape. Brown cinnamon sugar.
Brown sugar cinnamon.
Yeah. And then you gotta go strawberry.
Okay.
Got to.
Frosted, right? Got to be frosted.
Yeah, I
Okay,
guess so.
You better. What's one of your nicknames?
Jake from State Farm. Probably.
Okay. Favorite movie of all time?
Grown Ups. Grown Ups.
That's funny.
2 or Grown Ups regular original.
A lot of food questions for you. Best dessert?
Oh, I don't know if I can say it's live, but it's called, at school we call it better than school cake.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. I got you.
That stuff's definitely the
All right,
best.
that's good. All right, Tyson, time for yours. Which Star Wars movie was the best?
I haven't watched any Star Wars.
Can we cut the show?
That's a good man.
We're stopping the
That's
show.
a good man.
We're stopping the show. Do you watch movies?
I watched a little bit.
Okay. How about like Avengers? Do you watch any like the Marvel movies?
The
See, my
Endgame.
food.
In-game?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take that. Top 3 favorite soft drinks?
Soft drinks.
Yeah.
Like Mountain Dew.
Okay. Is that one?
Mountain Dew. Cherry Coke. And Orange Fanta.
That's solid. If you had to lose one of your senses, which one would it be? Sight, smell, taste, touch, hear. Which one are you losing? This is a tough question. This is a deep question.
That is a tough question. Probably smell.
Okay.
That's good and bad. Like, don't get to smell the good stuff, but you also don't get to smell the bad stuff.
That's
so
true. That's true.
Smell.
What's the most adventurous thing you've done?
I went late night hiking with one of my friends, Joey Weaver. We went out. Probably like early in the morning, probably like 3 in the morning. Went out up the hills hiking.
Okay.
Got lost a couple times, but we made it back.
You ever go snipe hunting?
I've been snipe hunting once.
Okay. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
What's your favorite quote?
I don't know. I don't really got one.
You don't have one? All right, last one. The zombie apocalypse has started. How long do you survive?
All the way.
All the way?
All the way.
All right. Okay, fair enough. Jacob Hughes, Tyson Harvey answered the Pick 6 questions. Thanks for coming, Tyson. Jacob, Thanks for coming.
No, thank you.
We'll slide you guys out, and we'll bring in Carson. Good luck Friday.
Thank you.
Let's slide you guys out. We'll bring in Carson Akers, and we'll talk to him and get his thoughts, and we'll talk to our Screen Doctor Senior Student Athlete of the Week in just a couple more. Go on. You're good. Go eat your food. You're good. We'll get Carson here. Come on in, Carson. It is Inside Ironton Football, Buffalo Wild Wings. We're here until 8 o'clock tonight, talking football, talking with Ironton football players and coaches, and talking about the games, and big win over Uniontown Saturday, and big game against Fairland this Friday. Carson, how are you?
Good.
Good. Guys talked about the trip to Uniontown. What was it like for you?
It was like good for the whole team and me, because like we got to get ready for state and stuff, and I think like having that opportunity to go up there and like get ready, stay in a hotel and stuff, I think it's like towards state. I think that can help at state.
You so you battled back from an injury. You were out for a while. You came back and played a couple weeks ago. Played this past week. How's that going?
It's going pretty good. Yeah.
Feeling good.
Yeah.
I know we get into week 8 of the season and people get banged up a lot. You see a lot of teams with a lot of guys injured, and you guys have that too. But how's this season treated you from a physical standpoint?
I think it's treated me pretty good. There's some people healthy, some people unhealthy. But I think like most of us ready to go. We're bruised up, but we're ready.
Let's talk about Fairland a little bit. You watch them on film some?
Oh, yeah, a little
chance
bit.
to see them.
Yeah.
And you, from an offensive lineman perspective, you're looking at their down front, right? You're trying to see what they do. What is it you're trying to pick out from film?
I'm watching their down front, see if they slant across the face a lot, see if they want to do, like, outside moves, see if they want to bring, like, a linebacker and do a slant, kind of like that, like twists in here and there.
What have you noticed tendency-wise? Are you seeing that? Are you seeing a lot of slants or twists? Or?
I'm seeing, like, little slants maybe here and there, but mostly just straight up.
You guys have seen this year some pretty big defensive linemen.
Yeah.
Now, Fairland probably not in that same category. They've got some guys.
Yeah.
But what's it been like for you to go up against guys that are just, guys you haven't seen before, really big defensive linemen?
I think it's kind of an advantage for, like, me and all the smaller people because we're all smaller and they're all bigger and we can hit them lower. Low man wins.
It's about leverage, right?
Yep.
So did you do any wrestling or anything like that?
Nah,
you stay away from that?
Nah.
But you're like a power lifter guy, right?
Yeah.
You do that?
Yeah.
So what got you into that?
Me, Mason Wheeler, Carter, and Braden Lynn, we're all just like talking around one day, seeing that these other schools have powerlifting teams. So we all just thought it'd be fun. Some of us just go and do it and compete together.
So what's a competition like in that?
They're very long.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
How many different events do you have to compete in?
You have 3 different lists, but you don't have to do all of them. You can drop out of some.
How many do you normally do?
I do all of them. Squat, bench, powerlift.
What do you bench? What do you bench right now?
My bench is like 295, 300.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So, last year, of course, you guys won the state championship. Super exciting. You guys get the rings and everything. Some guys from that offensive line graduate, and I know you guys were close on the offensive line. And this year, we're talking with some of the other linemen. It's like this is a special group because you guys come together and you do a lot of things together. What's that bond like for you and the offensive linemen?
It's really good. A lot of us spend time together on and off the football field. We all have been together since we was little kids. I think it's pretty good.
Get a lot of fun there.
Yeah.
So you're getting ready for Fairland, and you got the Dragons, and then you close out the season. You got 3 old OBC guys lined up, and then playoff time start. What is it you're looking forward to most as you get into the final 3 weeks of the season?
I think we looking forward to getting ready for the playoffs, getting better, fixing our corrections, working on new stuff here and there. And I like playing familiar faces, seeing people that I know. I like going against them. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. You know a lot of guys from Fairland?
Not really Fairland, no.
But Portsmouth and...
Yeah, I know a couple from them. Yeah.
All right, well, let's do this. You ready for your questions?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Carson Akers, what are your top 3 planets?
Pluto's still a planet?
We'll throw it.
Pluto, Earth, Neptune.
So you put Pluto ahead of Earth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Small little planet.
Okay, all right. I asked Carter Bridges this last week. On a scale of 1 to 10, how cool are you?
10.
Okay, he said 11.
Yeah.
Do you think he's an 11 on the cool scale?
Just depends.
Okay. What is an annoying word or phrase?
Bro.
Okay. Step by step, describe to me making the perfect peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Get your bread out of the bag.
What kind of bread?
White.
Okay.
Put it down. Get your peanut butter. Spread it on. On one side, peanut butter on one side, then jelly on the other piece of bread, and then put them together.
What's your ratio of peanut butter to jelly?
I like more peanut butter.
Okay. Jif?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't cut it in half, do you?
No.
Okay. That's good. What's your favorite smell?
Probably like steak.
Oh, yeah, that's quality. That's quality. And finally, if you could make a guest appearance on a TV show, which show would it be?
What's the one with Steve Harvey called?
Family Feud?
Yep.
Family Feud, okay. Good enough. All right, Carson, appreciate it. Congratulations on scoring the pick 6, and good luck against Fairland.
Thank you.
All right, Carson Akers, Ironton offensive lineman, joining us here on the program. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have our Screen Doctor Senior Student Athlete of the Week, and we'll get to that after this break here on Inside Ironton Football, News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and Kool TV.
It takes a great team to achieve mission success, and the Ironton Fighting Tigers know that teamwork makes all the difference. The mission at the Armory Smokehouse is to deliver the highest quality food and excellent customer service to every guest. That's done through teamwork, communications, and respect. There's been many courageous men and women who have walked these very floors and have used the same philosophy while defending our freedom and country. The Armory Smokehouse, 920 Vernon Street, Ironton.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan.
The health plan is still growing, giving you a large network of doctors, friendly and helpful customer service representatives, and competitive, flexible pricing plans that meet your needs. Log on to healthplan.org for more information.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
Since 1891, the Ironton Elks Lodge number 177 has proudly served our community, supporting youth, student athletes, and education. From the most valuable student scholarship and annual essay contest to youth sports sponsorships, the Elks are dedicated to making a difference. The Ironton Elks Lodge 177 salutes the Ironton Fighting Tigers as they defend their state football championships. Go Big Eye!
Your college experience should be built just for you, supporting everything you value most. That's why Ohio University delivers the high-quality education we're known for right here on our southern campus. Whether you're a full-time student or working full-time, Ohio's affordable, flexible degrees are always in demand in our community and can take you anywhere. Earn a degree in your own backyard on your own terms and move your career and your community forever forward. Learn more at ohio.edu/southern.
The moments, the images, the memories. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words. With Randall Crank Photography, you'll have a lifetime of conversation. Randall Crank Photography captures those images on the field, on the court, and in any setting. Whether it's senior portraits, sports or action shots, highlight and hype videos, or team shots. Randall Crank Photography gives you the shots you'll love and cherish. Call and schedule your session today, 740-237-7796, or connect on social media at Randall Crank Photography.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
For all your insurance needs, call Sheer Mountain Insurance. As an authorized agent for Ohio Mutual Insurance Group, we have the protection that's right for you and your budget. Whether it's your auto, home, farm, business, or more, Sheer Mountain Insurance can create the right Ohio Mutual policy for you. Call us at 740-532-8755.
Big news. Football is back, and so is Pick 6 from 1999 at Buffalo Wild Wings. This is the ultimate meal for two, with 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks. Pick between boneless wings and any of the 26 sauces and seasonings, spicy sauce or grilled crispy chicken dippers, and hand-smashed, double-stacked, all-American cheeseburgers with sides and fries, tots, and potato wedges. Pick 6 meal for 2 at participating locations for a limited time. Pricing may vary by region. See service for details. Tax fees extra. Not valid with other discounts or offers.
When a customer calls, emails, or messages, every second matters. If you're not first to respond, someone else will be. Action AI and Automation helps local businesses follow up faster, answer every call, and books more appointments automatically. We're a local business platform built for local businesses. Never miss an opportunity. Get your free Speed Delete Playbook now at actionaisystems.com/football. That's actionaisystems.com/football.
This is Inside Ironton Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle. Time now for Screen Doctor Senior Student Athlete of the Week, presented by Screen Doctors in South Point.
Back on Inside Ironton Football, it is time to check with our Screen Doctor Senior Student Athlete of the Week, powered by Screen Doctors on County Road 1 in South Point, behind the Perry Township Fire Department. Danny Lane is your Screen Doctor, and this week's Senior Student Athlete is Josie Pauly of the Ironton Soccer Team. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I've got 2 questions that are on the top of my mind before we get into all of your accolades and accomplishments. First, do you remember playing T-ball for me back in the day?
Not really. My parents have told me all about it, though. But I don't really remember far back.
We went undefeated. You had a tremendous year, probably top in hitting, I would guess.
Bet.
So, and secondly, you're on the soccer team this year, but you haven't played soccer since you were little. What made you want to come back out and play soccer again?
Well, my friend plays. She's played since they had a team, and she told me that they didn't have many girls and they needed more, and she's told me that for years. But she was like, it's senior year, just give it another go. So I decided to try it again.
And you're team captain.
Yeah, I was really shocked about,
How about
that.
First time coming out in a while, team captain. You're a defenseman, and you play on the Ironton soccer team, and some of her accomplishment, you also a cheerleader and run track.
Yeah.
Soccer team captain, 4.0 grade point average. That's awesome. National Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, National English Society, or National English Honor Society. You're part of the Impact Prevention Team, Quiz Bowl team, and editor of the school newspaper. How about that? What's the school newspaper?
So it's called The Lamplighter, and actually me and my friend, sophomore year, the end of sophomore year, they didn't have the paper, and we brought it back, so that's kind of how we got to be co-editors. But yeah, it's been a work in progress for many years.
Do you like doing that kind of stuff?
I love it.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Are you like an editorial? Do you write editorials, or are you just in there cut, paste, edit, all that stuff?
I do a lot of the cutting and pasting and kind of handing out the assignments, what people are going to write. But last year I did the teacher spotlights. So I wrote about all the teachers, and this year I'm doing the senior spotlights.
Awesome.
So
yeah, that's awesome. Is that something you want to pursue, or just doing it for fun? And
I'm kind of just doing it for fun.
That's all right.
Something different, yeah.
So you want to go to college and get a degree in business? Have you looked at any schools? Is there anyone in particular that's standing out?
I really like Marshall. That's probably where I'll go. Yeah, my brother goes there, so he loves it. And he's told me all about it. So.
That's awesome. I love Marshall. That's my school too. Soccer season, you guys are supposed to play. We're supposed to play tomorrow, right? That's got moved a little bit back to next week.
Yeah, Rock Hill said they didn't have enough to play, so I think we're going to play them on Monday, and then we also play them on Wednesday in the playoffs. So
I can't believe the tournament's already started.
I know.
Can you believe it? Senior year.
Crazy.
And wow.
It went by so quick.
Yeah. How's the season been for you?
It's been a lot of fun, and I love all the girls on my team. I love my coaches, and they just all impress me so much every single time we play.
Yeah. That record's not where you want it to be, but, that happens. I know you said Rock Hill didn't have a lot of players, and you guys have gone through that too.
Oh, yeah.
Some people sick, and you got to pull from other sports too, right? So you got players on other teams, and you're trying to get enough to play a game. I know there have been a couple of games where you've had 11.
Yeah.
That's all you need, but it'd still be nice to get a break every now and then, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I don't think I've been subbed out in any game this year.
Really?
No.
So you played every minute of every game?
Yeah.
Man, how do you do that? You get tired?
Oh, yeah.
You like ice baths for days after that?
No, seriously. I go off the field and I dump cold water on my back and just go back out there.
Well, you guys are, it's fun to watch, and you need to come out and watch Ironton girls soccer when they play again. And Josie Pauly's back there playing defense and keeping it out of the net, keeping it away from the goalkeeper. That's your job, right? She is our Screen Doctor Senior Student Athlete of the Week. It's brought to you by Screen Doctors on County Road 1 in South Point. Again, it's behind the Perry Township Fire Department. Danny Lane does a great job taking care of screens for your windows, doors, screened-in porches, and he always supports the student athletes at Ironton High School. Josie, thank you so much for coming. Congratulations on the award, and good luck in the rest of the soccer season.
Thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
having me.
You got it. Josie Pauly, Senior Student Athlete of the Week, brought to you by Screen Doctors. We'll be back after this timeout. One more segment here on Inside Ironton Football. We'll get Jared Pendleton, the head coach of the Tigers, back on with us, and we'll talk about the Fairland Dragons here on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and Kool TV.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan.
The health plan is still growing, giving you a large network of doctors, friendly and helpful customer service representatives, and competitive, flexible pricing plans that meet your needs. Log on to healthplan.org for more information.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
Since 1891, the Ironton Elks Lodge number 177 has proudly served our community, supporting youth, student athletes, and education. From the most valuable student scholarship and annual essay contest to youth sports sponsorships, the Elks are dedicated to making a difference. The Ironton Elks Lodge 177 salutes the Ironton Fighting Tigers as they defend their state football championships. Go Big Eye!
Your college experience should be built just for you. supporting everything you value most. That's why Ohio University delivers the high-quality education we're known for right here on our southern campus. Whether you're a full-time student or working full-time, Ohio's affordable, flexible degrees are always in demand in our community and can take you anywhere. Earn a degree in your own backyard on your own terms and move your career and your community forever forward. Learn more at ohio.edu/southern.
This football season, there's no better place to fuel up before the game or celebrate a Fighting Tiger win than Patties and Pints in downtown Ironton. From gourmet burgers to crisp wings and ice-cold drafts, Patties and Pints brings big flavor and hometown pride together under one roof. Bring your team, bring your appetite, and bring your Tiger spirit. Check out the menu and game day specials at pattiesandpints.com. Patties and Pints, where Ironton eats, drink, and cheers.
The moments, the images, the memories. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words. With Randall Crank Photography, you'll have a lifetime of conversation. Randall Crank Photography captures those images on the field, on the court, and in any setting. Whether it's senior portraits, sports or action shots, highlight and hype videos, or team shots. Randall Crank Photography gives you the shots you'll love and cherish. Call and schedule your session today, 740-237-7796, or connect on social media at Randall Crank Photography.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
For all your insurance needs, call Sheer Mountain Insurance. As an authorized agent for the Cincinnati Insurance Companies, we have the protection that's right for you and your budget. Whether it's your home, auto, life, business, or more, Sheer Mountain Insurance can create the right Cincinnati Insurance Company's policy for you. Call 740-532-8755.
Everyone has a fave Wendy's Frosty flavor. And when you're choosing from chocolate or vanilla, it's not that hard. But now, there's all new Frosty Swirls and Frosty Fusions. So try picking your fave from Oreo Brownie Fusion, Pop-Tarts Strawberry Fusion, Strawberry Swirl, Brownie Batter Swirl, Caramel Swirl, and Caramel Crunch Fusion. Not so easy now, huh? For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, hours may vary by location. Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group. Pop-Tarts is a trademark of Kellogg North America Co., LLC. Used with permission.
When a customer calls, emails, or messages, every second matters. If you're not first to respond, someone else will be. Action AI and Automation helps local businesses follow up faster, answer every call, and books more appointments automatically. We're a local business platform built for local businesses. Never miss an opportunity. Get your free Speed to Lead playbook now at actionaisystems.com/football. That's actionaisystems.com/football.
This is Inside Ironton Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle. It's time to find out what's going on at the school. It's Around Ironton High School on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
All right, we're back on Inside Ironton Football here on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and Kool TV. I'm Jason Philyaw. Jared Pendleton, defensive coordinator for Ironton, joining us this week. Let's take a look at things going on around Ironton High School this week. Volleyball is playing right now. They're in the first set, and Ironton has a 3-1 lead over Rock Hill in the first set. That's going on at the Conley Center right now. Soccer, we had soccer tonight at Rock Hill. That was a 6 o'clock start. I don't know if they played because it was raining so hard. I don't know if they moved that game. Tomorrow, girls soccer will play at Rock. Well, they moved that. It was supposed to be tomorrow. They moved that game. Thursday, boys soccer against Portsmouth West at 5:30. We'll have that game for you right here on Kool TV. Friday, it's football against Fairland. Saturday is homecoming. Also Saturday, it's not on the calendar there, but Saturday is the OVC Cross Country Championships at Ironton Middle School. It starts at 4 o'clock, and excited about that. It's OVC Championships. And also wanted to mention Carson Blankenship was golfing in the state tournament today. They did have a delay because of weather. He was 23rd in the state at last report. I'm trying to get an update on that, and hopefully we get that before we go off the air. But we're talking Ironton football right now, and we'll talk about the Fairland Dragons and take a look at this week's opponent Friday night. And our look at this week's opponent is brought to you and previewed by Tackett's Body Shop in Ironton. Fairland, 18th in the region right now. They are 3-4. They're coming off a 48-26 loss to the Portsmouth Trojans. Ironton leads the overall series with the Dragons 9-1. Last year, Ironton won 41-0 at the Concrete Palace. They've outscored the Dragons 137-27 in the last 3 years. Fairland's only win came in 2017. Coach, you look at this Dragon team, a lot of losses from last year, but what do you see in this team when you pop the tape in on them?
Like most years when you play Fairland, you know that you're expecting a lot of spread looks, 4 and 5 receiver sets. They spread the field from sideline to sideline and make you defend every inch of it. They run a ton of screens and either a now screen, a bubble screen, tunnel screen, slip screen. They do a lot of that stuff. They're simple, but they're also complex. They got a lot of route tags, and they're pretty well coached football team. Offensively, they pride themselves, I think, offensively scoring a lot of points and trying to outscore the opponent, and then defensively they're kind of a bend but don't break mentality. They're a 3-4 team, similar to us as far as schematics. They roll a little down, I think, more to like a one-high set a lot, and use their safeties to adjust to personnel packages.
They got down 34-6 to Portsmouth last week, and then they ended up scoring, made it like a one-possession game there at the end. So they did get back into it, and you look offensively, Owen Burcham is a sophomore quarterback, a young guy, and then you've got a senior running back in Davin Murray who always runs the ball hard. What do you notice about those two guys?
The quarterback's, elusive kid. He's a scrambler. He likes to run around. They do a good job with their short passing game and working to his strengths. The running back runs hard. He's a big kid, physical kid. And they got a pretty good sized offensive line, and they got some guys on the outside that can stretch the field a little bit too and catch it and make something happen.
Portsmouth ran the ball pretty well against them last week, and that's your all's bread and butter.
Yeah. So we're looking into that schematically, how they attack them and where they're vulnerable and how they align, and I think we match up well. I feel like we match up well with everybody, but I think we match up well, and it'll be an exciting game here at the Tank.
Homecoming.
Absolutely.
It's always fun, homecoming, and people come in. People always come in for the homecoming game.
Yeah. A lot of out-of-towners, a lot of, Ironton people don't really understand it, but there's Ironton people all over the globe. And I know that's cliche because there's people from everywhere, all over the globe. But, a lot of Ironton people, move away, and then they always come back for the big games or the homecoming or, the classic. We had a lot of people come in from out of town. I always think that's really cool.
It is. It's really cool. It's Fairland Friday night, 7 o'clock kickoff. We're on the air at 6:30. The kids always love the pick six questions, and you haven't had that this year. So I'm going to get you on this one.
Okay.
So if I can get them in, we'll try to squeeze these in before the end of the show. Fairland's coached by Michael Jackson, right? Mike Jackson.
Okay.
What are your top 3 Michael Jackson songs?
Thriller. Man, I don't know. I don't know any after that.
What about Billie Jean?
Yeah,
I'm going Billie Jean.
Okay, yeah. That would definitely be one.
You can go Man in the Mirror. You can go Beat It. You can go...
Beat It would probably be
Beat
3.
It's a good one?
Yeah.
Okay. Human Nature is a great one, too. Anyway, question 2. What was the hardest hit you took on the football field?
Well, funny story about that. I was in college. Freshman year, I was one of the few freshmen that got to travel with the team, and they put me out there on the opening kickoff versus Western Illinois when I was at Moorhead State. And I remember running down on the opening kickoff, and I made my first college tackle. I come unblocked, killed this kid down about 10-yard line. He bobbled the snap or bobbled the handoff, and so the next kickoff, I'm thinking I'm all jacked up. We had just scored, and I'm running down the field, and out of nowhere, I get ambushed by 2 guys. And my dad, he always jokes about this. I think I landed on the track, and I was hit on the numbers. So I got blindsided, and I must have outran them the first time, and they missed me. But the second time, they sure didn't miss me.
That's one that sticks out in your memory for sure. We're near the end of the program, so we'll try to squeeze one more in here. What's the fastest way to make you mad?
On the football field, lack of discipline or not listening. I hate it when you have to repeat yourself over and over.
I got you. The same. All right, Jared Pendleton joining us here on Inside Ironton Football. Fighting Tigers in Fairland Friday night, 7 o'clock here on Kool TV and on 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle. Thanks to Tyson Harvey, Carson Akers, Jacob Hughes, and Josie Polly joining us. Don't forget, soccer Thursday night, 5:30, Ironton Portsmouth West. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Jacob Hankins as well for running it for us tonight. Thanks for watching Inside Ironton Football. News Talk 106.7.
This has been Inside Ironton Football on the Eagle. Get to the game this week or listen live on your home of Fighting Tiger Sports. News Talk 106.7 WIRO, the Eagle. Join us next Tuesday night for another installment of Inside Ironton Football.